Before we begin, comment below where in the world you're watching from. And don't forget to subscribe because tomorrow's story will blow your mind. The cake hit Maya Chen's face so hard that frosting went up her nose. Everyone in the fancy ballroom started laughing. Rich people in expensive suits and sparkly dresses pointed at her. Camera phones came out everywhere, flashing like tiny stars. Maya stood very still. Chocolate cake dripped down her cheek. It got in her hair. It stuck to her blue dress. But she didn't cry. She didn't even wipe it off. She just looked at the boy who threw it. Tyler Anderson was 17 years old and mean as a snake. He smiled at her like he'd just won a prize. Behind him, his parents were laughing too. His dad, Robert Anderson, was recording everything on his phone. His mom, Diana, clapped her hands like it was the funniest thing she'd ever seen. "Oops," Tyler said loudly so everyone could hear. "I thought you were the trash can." "You know, because your company is garbage." More laughter. Maya felt her heart beating fast, but she kept her face calm. This was supposed to be the best night of her life. She was getting an award for building the coolest tech company in Chicago. Chen Tech Solutions made apps that helped poor kids learn to code. She had worked for 10 years to get here. 10 long, hard years. And now she had cake on her face. "Ms. Chen, are you okay?" asked the man giving out awards. He looked worried and embarrassed. Maya picked up a napkin. Slowly, she wiped the cake off her face. The whole room got quiet, waiting to see what she would do. "I'm fine," she said clearly. Her voice didn't shake at all. "Thank you for the award." She walked off the stage with her head up high. People whispered as she passed. Some looked sorry for her. Others were still giggling. But Maya noticed something strange. Tyler's parents weren't just laughing anymore. They were watching her very carefully, like cats watching a mouse. Robert kept his phone pointed at her, still recording. Diana whispered something to a man in a black suit who Maya didn't know. Why did they look so ready? Like they were waiting for something. Maya's best friend, Zara Johnson, rushed over to her. Zara was a lawyer, smart as a whip and madder than a wet hen. "I saw everything," Zara said, pulling Maya toward the bathroom. "That was assault. We can press charges. We can sue them. We can—" "Wait," Maya said quietly. "Something's wrong." "Wrong?" "Maya, you just got cake thrown in your face in front of 200 people. "I know, but look at them." Maya peeked back at the Andersons. They wanted this to happen. They planned it. Zara frowned. Of course they planned it. Tyler's been a bully since kindergarten. His parents think being rich means they can do anything. "No, you don't understand." Maya's brain was working fast now. They're not just being mean. They wanted me to react. They wanted me to get angry or cry or yell. But I didn't. Look at Diana's face. She looks disappointed. It was true. Diana Anderson's smile had faded a little. She kept checking her phone and frowning. In the bathroom, Maya washed her face while Zara paced back and forth. "Okay, let's think about this," Zara said. "The Andersons own half of Chicago. Real estate, hotels, restaurants. They are worth billions. Why would they care about embarrassing you?" Maya stared at herself in the mirror. Her mascara was ruined. Her hair was a mess. But her eyes were sharp and thinking. "My company," she whispered. "They want my company." "What? Why would they want Chen Tech Solutions? You make learning apps. They build buildings. Remember last month? That big company offered to buy my business for $500 million. Yeah, and you said yes. That deal is supposed to close next week. You're about to be rich, Maya." Maya felt something cold slide down her back. "Not cake. Fair. What if—" she said slowly, "what if they don't want me to be rich? What if they want to make me look bad, so the deal falls apart, and then they can buy my company for cheap?" Zara stopped pacing. Her eyes got big. That's evil." "That's business," Maya said. "Mean, nasty, unfair business." Her phone buzzed. It was a text from her assistant. "Boss, you need to see this. Now." There was a link to social media. Maya clicked it. Her hands started shaking. The video of Tyler throwing the cake was already online, but it had been edited, cut up, changed. In this version, it looked like Maya had attacked Tyler first, like she had grabbed his arm and made him drop the cake, like she was the mean one. The caption said, "Crazy CEO attacks innocent teen at award show." It already had 50,000 views, and it was posted by Robert Anderson himself. "They set me up," Maya whispered. "This whole thing was a trap." Zara grabbed the phone and watched the fake video. Her face went from confused to angry to absolutely furious. "We have to tell people the truth. We have to." "No." Maya's voice was strong now. "If we try to fight this their way, they'll win. They have money. They have lawyers. They have power. So what do we do?" Maya looked at her reflection one more time. She looked at the woman who had built a company from nothing, the woman who had worked 3 jobs to pay for college, the woman who had been told no 1,000 times but kept going anyway. She smiled. "We set a trap of our own." The next morning, Maya's phone wouldn't stop ringing. Bad news came from everywhere, like rain in a storm. First, the company that wanted to buy her business called. "We're having second thoughts," they said. "The video makes you look unstable. We need to pause the deal." Pause meant cancel. Maya knew that. Then her investors called. These were the people who had given her money to start her company. "We're worried," they said. "Maybe you should take a break. Step down for a while." Step down meant quit. Maya knew that too. By lunchtime, the fake video had 2 million views. People who didn't even know her were saying mean things online. "She seems crazy. I would never use her apps. The Andersons are victims." Maya sat in her office with Zara. They had boxes of paper spread everywhere, looking for answers. "This doesn't make sense," Zara said, holding up a contract. "Look at this. Last month, your VP Marcus Webb changed the company's insurance policy. He added something weird about reputation damage." Marcus Webb was Maya's vice president. He had worked for her for 3 years. He was always helpful, always smiling, always there. Why would Marcus care about reputation insurance? Maya wondered out loud. "And look at this." Zara pulled out another paper. "He also changed who can make big decisions if you're ever unable to lead the company. Guess who becomes the boss if you leave?" "Marcus," Maya whispered. "And guess who Marcus used to work for?" Maya's stomach dropped. "No." "Yes. Anderson Real Estate. 5 years ago. He worked directly for Robert Anderson." They stared at each other. "Marcus is a spy," Maya said. "He's been working for the Andersons this whole time, getting ready for this moment." Her office door opened. Marcus walked in, holding coffee and smiling his usual friendly smile. "Hey, boss. Just checking on you after last night. That was rough, huh?" Maya looked at him differently now. His smile suddenly seemed fake. His friendly eyes seemed empty. "I'm fine, Marcus," she said carefully. "Good, good. Listen, I've been thinking. Maybe we should make a public apology? Smooth things over? Apologize for being attacked? Well, you know how it is. Sometimes it's easier to just say sorry and move on." He sipped his coffee. "The stock price is dropping. Partners are nervous. An apology might help. Or it might make me look guilty," Maya said. Marcus shrugged. "Just try to help." He left, closing the door softly. "He wants you to apologize," Zara said slowly, "because it makes the fake video look real. It makes you look like the bad guy. This is bigger than Tyler throwing cake." Maya realized. The Andersons have been planning this for years. They put Marcus in my company. They waited, and when the big deal came, they attacked. But why? Why go through all this trouble? Maya pulled up her computer. "Let me show you something." She typed fast, searching old news articles. She found 3 stories. Tech startup collapses after CEO scandal. 2 years ago. Restaurant chain sold for cheap after owner's public meltdown. 3 years ago. Family business destroyed by viral video. 4 years ago. All 3 businesses had been owned by black or brown people. All 3 had viral videos of the owners looking bad. All 3 got bought by Anderson Real Estate for very little money. "They've done this before," Zara breathed. "They find successful minority business owners, destroy their reputation, tank the stock price, and then buy the company cheap. It's not just mean, Maya said. It's a system, a plan they use over and over. Her phone buzzed. Unknown number. Meet me at Lakeside Park in 1 hour. Come alone. I have proof. Yay. Yay. Zara said. Who's that? Maya's heart skipped. Emma Anderson, Tyler's little sister. The Andersons' daughter wants to meet you? It's probably a trap. Or maybe, Maya said quietly, she's tired of her family being bullies. 1 hour later, Maya sat on a bench by Lake Michigan. Cold wind blew off the water. She watched boats drift by, waiting. A teenager in a hoodie sat down next to her. Emma Anderson was 16, with her brother's same blonde hair, but kinder eyes. You came? Emma said, not looking at Maya. You said you have proof. I do. Emma's hands shook as she pulled out her phone. I'm so sorry about what Tyler did, about what my whole family did. They're not good people. Why are you telling me this? Emma finally looked at her. There were tears in her eyes. Because I'm sick of it. Last year, they did the same thing to Mr. Rodriguez. He owned a restaurant my mom wanted. They made up lies, ruined him, and bought his business. He lost everything. I watched him cry. She showed Maya her phone. I recorded my parents planning everything. Listen. Maya put in an earbud. She heard Robert Anderson's voice, clear as day. Tyler throws the cake right during her speech. Diana, you make sure it's filmed from 3 angles. Marcus has already weakened her company from inside. When the deal falls apart, we'll offer $20 million for the whole business. She'll have to take it. And if she fights... That was Diana's voice. Then we destroy her completely. Make her so toxic that nobody will ever work with her again. Maya's hands clenched into fists. There's more, Emma whispered. Videos of them editing the fake footage. Emails to Marcus with instructions. Bank records showing they paid people to post mean comments online. Everything. Why would you betray your family? Emma wiped her eyes. Because what they're doing is wrong. And somebody has to stop them. She handed Maya a USB drive. This has everything. All the proof you need. Maya held the small drive. It felt heavy, like it held the weight of justice. They'll hate you for this, Maya said softly. I know, but I'll hate myself more if I stay quiet. Emma stood up. There's one more thing. The $500 million deal. What about it? My dad was bragging last night. He said their IS no deal. He made it up, spread the rumor to make your company look valuable. Then when it falls apart, everyone will panic and your stock will crash even harder. Maya's eyes went wide. He invented the whole thing? Yes, he does it all the time. Creates fake buyers to inflate value, then destroys the owner and buys it cheap. You were never getting $500 million. It was always fake. Emma started to walk away, then stopped. Stopped them. Ms. Chun, please, for Mr. Rodriguez, for everyone else they've hurt. And her voice cracked for me, so I can look in the mirror again. She disappeared into the park, leaving Maya alone with the proof that would change everything. Maya looked at the USB drive in her hand. Then she looked at the Chicago skyline, where the Anderson building stood tall and proud. You want to play games? She whispered to the wind. Let's play. She pulled out her phone and called Zara. Get everyone together. The board, the investors, the media. All of them. What are you going to do? Maya smiled. A real smile this time. Strong and sure. I'm going to show them what happens when you mess with the wrong woman. The Grand Hotel ballroom was packed again. The same room where Tyler had thrown cake at Maya 3 days ago. But this time, Maya had called a meeting. News cameras lined the back wall. Reporters whispered excitedly. The Anderson family sat in the front row, looking confused but confident. Robert wore an expensive suit. Diana had her fake smile ready. Tyler scrolled through his phone. Bored. Marcus Webb sat with him, not with Maya's team. That told everyone whose side he was really on. What's this about? Robert called out loudly. We're very busy people, Ms. Chen. Maya stood at the podium, calm and strong. Zara sat behind her with a laptop. Everything was ready. "Thank you all for coming," Maya began. 3 days ago, I was humiliated in this room. A teenage boy threw cake in my face while his parents laughed and filmed it. Tyler smirked. Diana whispered something to Robert. The video went viral, Maya continued, but it was edited to make me look violent. My business deal fell apart. My reputation was destroyed. I lost everything. "We're very sorry that happened," Robert said smoothly, standing up. "But teenagers make mistakes. We've apologized privately. This public drama is unnecessary." "Sit down, Mr. Anderson," Maya said quietly. "I'm not finished." Something in her voice made him sit. "You see, I've learned something interesting," Maya said. "The $500 million deal that supposedly fell apart? It never existed." Gasps filled the room. Reporters leaned forward. "That's ridiculous." Diana stood up now. "Everyone knew about that deal." "Really? Then who was buying my company?" Maya asked. "Name them." Diana's mouth opened. Nothing came out. "You can't," Maya said, "because you made it up. You spread rumors about a fake deal to make my company look valuable. Then you planned to destroy me and buy my company cheap when everyone panicked. This is insane." Robert shouted, "You have no proof." Maya nodded to Zara, who pressed a button. The big screen behind Maya lit up. Robert Anderson's voice filled the room. "Tyler throws a cake right during her speech. Diana, you make sure it's filmed from 3 angles. Marcus has already weakened her company from inside." The color drained from Robert's face. Diana grabbed his arm. Tyler stopped smiling. That's taken out of context." Robert stammered. "There's more," Maya said calmly. The screen showed videos of the Andersons editing the fake footage, emails between Robert and Marcus planning everything, bank records showing payments to people who posted mean comments online, messages about Mr. Rodriguez, the restaurant owner they destroyed last year, evidence of 3 other businesses they'd stolen the same way. The room exploded with noise. Cameras flashed. Reporters shouted questions. "You're a liar." Tyler jumped up, his face red. "You edited those videos, just like you probably edited the cake video to make me look bad." "Actually," said a quiet voice in the doorway, "she didn't." Everyone turned. Emma Anderson walked in, wearing jeans and a T-shirt instead of her usual fancy clothes. Her parents' faces went white. "Emma!" Diana whispered. "What are you doing?" "The right thing, Mom." Emma walked to the podium and stood next to Maya. "I gave Ms. Chen all that evidence. I recorded you planning everything. I found the emails. I couldn't stay quiet anymore. You betrayed your own family." Robert roared. "No, Dad. You betrayed our family when you turned us into thieves and bullies. I'm just trying to fix it." Tyler looked at his sister like he'd never seen her before. For the first time, he seemed small and scared instead of mean and confident. Maya put a gentle hand on Emma's shoulder, then turned back to the crowd. "I didn't call this meeting just to expose the Andersons," she said. "I called it to make an announcement." She pulled out a folder. The $500 million deal was fake, but I secured real funding from honest investors who actually believe in my work. Chen Tech Solutions is expanding. We're creating 500 new jobs in Chicago. We're opening coding schools in 10 underserved neighborhoods. And we're starting a foundation to help other minority business owners protect themselves from people like the Andersons. Applause erupted. Real applause this time, not mocking laughter. As for Marcus Webb, Maya looked directly at him. "You're fired for fraud and corporate espionage. Security will escort you out. The police would like to talk to you." Marcus tried to run, but 2 officers were already walking toward him. And the Andersons. Robert stood up, trying to look powerful. "You think you can threaten us? We have the best lawyers in Chicago." "You'll what?" Maya interrupted. "The FBI is already investigating your business practices. 3 families you destroyed are filing lawsuits. And every news station in America now knows exactly what you did." She leaned forward. "You tried to break me because you thought I was weak. You thought being rich and powerful meant you could crush anyone. But you forgot something important. What's that? Robert asked quietly, all his confidence gone. I didn't get here by being weak. I got here by being smart, and patient, and ready. Maya smiled. Not a mean smile, a winning smile. I let you think you were hunting me. But really, I was hunting you. The truth hit Robert like a truck. His knees wobbled. Diana sat down heavily, her perfect posture finally crumbling. The deal wasn't the only thing that was fake, Maya said. I knew Marcus was a spy 6 months ago. I fed him false information. I knew about your plan before Tyler even bought that cake. I had cameras recording everything from angles you didn't know about. The real video, the unedited one, has been with my lawyers the whole time. Zara grinned from her seat. You set us up? Diana whispered. No, Mrs. Anderson. You set yourselves up. I just gave you enough rope to hang yourselves with. And you couldn't help it, could you? You saw a black woman succeeding, and you just had to try to tear her down. The police arrived for Robert and Diana. White-collar crimes, fraud, conspiracy. Their fancy clothes didn't look so fancy anymore. As they were let out, Tyler stared at the floor. Emma watched her parents go with sad but determined eyes. I'm sorry, Tyler mumbled to Maya, the first real word he'd spoken all day. Sorry doesn't fix what you broke, Maya said. But maybe someday you can be better than they taught you to be. 3 months later, Maya stood in front of a brand new building. The sign read, Chen Community Learning Center. Inside, 50 kids sat at computers, learning to code. Kids from every background, every neighborhood, rich and poor, black and white and brown and everything in between. Emma Anderson was there too, volunteering as a tutor. She'd moved in with her aunt, away from her parents. She was slowly rebuilding her life into something she could be proud of. Zara walked up, holding a tablet. The Andersons' company is officially bankrupt. All their properties are being sold. The money will go to the families they hurt. Good, Maya said simply. A little girl tugged on Maya's sleeve. Ms. Chen, is it true someone threw cake at you? Maya knelt down to the girl's level. Yes, sweetie, they did. What did you do? Maya smiled. I stood up, I fought back, and I won. Not because I was mean, but because I was smart and right and I didn't give up. The little girl's eyes went wide. Cool. When I grow up, I want to be like you. You can be better than me, Maya said. That's the whole point. As the sun set over Chicago, Maya looked at the center she'd built from the ashes of her humiliation. The Andersons had tried to destroy her. Instead, she destroyed their empire and built something beautiful from the pieces. She thought about that moment with cake on her face, frosting in her hair, everyone laughing. She'd turned their cruelty into her power. And that was the sweetest victory of all. The end. If this story moved you, subscribe now. Tomorrow's story will change how you see the world. Don't miss it.